King Charles' hidden fear as he spends millions on Andrew to secure royal secrecy after living at Royal Lodge for more than 20 years. The disgraced Andrew Mountbatten Windsor is set to move to his brothers, King Charles' private Sandringham estate in Norfolk. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor might have been banned from public life by his weary elder brother, King Charles, but behind closed doors, the monarch is understood to still be planning on bankrolling his disgraced sibling. An expert has claimed that Charles is all too aware that this younger brother has spent his entire life in the lap of luxury, and that the monarch doesn't feel able to remove all the trappings of royal life for one crucial reason. However, whatever reservations the king has about leaving his younger brother entirely to his own devices, it didn't stop him from releasing a blistering statement announcing that he was formally stripping Andrew of his royal titles of prince, duke, earl, and baron, striking him from the official roll of the peerage. The palace also announced that Andrew had finally agreed to move out of his lavish current home of Royal Lodge. The bombshell statement saw King Charles and Queen Camilla reaffirm their support for victims of any and all forms of abuse and lay out that these censures against Andrew are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that continues to deny the allegations against him. Prince William is said to have been a major player alongside his father, Charles, in finally taking such strong action against Andrew, with one expert telling the Mirror he helped with stiffening Charles' resolve. The former duke has categorically and repeatedly denied the 3 allegations of sexual assault levied at him by the late Virginia Giuffre, who claimed the assaults took place when she was a 17-year-old victim of convicted sex offenders Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. However, the controversy around Andrew is not limited to these allegations. His long-term friendship with Epstein and Maxwell has become a major source of public outcry, as have new allegations that have emerged recently. These include the claim that he gave private information about Giuffre to a police protection officer, asking them to find dirt in his accuser, but there have been no reports that the officer followed Andrew's alleged order. Andrew's friendship with alleged Chinese spy, Yang Tengbo, has also been a major scandal, with reports claiming that it led to intelligence services dubbing the king's brother a national security risk. The finances of Andrew and his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, have also been a source of much speculation, with their lavish spending habits and excessive lifestyles brought into the spotlight after an explosive biography of the couple was released this summer. Entitled, The Rise and Fall of the House of York, by Andrew Lowney, put their eye-watering spending habits, business deals, and love of freebies under the microscope. Royal expert Tina Brown, formerly the editor of Vanity Fair, and a friend of the late Princess Diana, claimed in her Substack newsletter, Fresh Hell, that because Andrew has spent a lifetime indulged with privilege and luxury, the king is concerned that if he were to be too punishing, his brother wouldn't be able to cope. Without some creature comforts assured, the expert wrote, Andrew could even consider selling his secrets to the highest bidder. Charles, I am told, is not looking to punish his pampered brother to the point, he says, that he can't cope. If Charles were not to pay his brother's bills and ensure a certain level of comfort, Andrew would have only his secrets to sell, the expert pennied in the newsletter. She added that the king is more aware than anyone that Andrew has been served all his life by a cook, a butler, and a valet who used to accompany him on foreign trade trips, lugging a 6-foot-long ironing board through the lobby of 5-star hotels. Whilst it has not been confirmed by Buckingham Palace which home on the vast Norfolk estate Andrew will be occupying, some reports have speculated that his father's, Prince Philip, former home of Wood Farm could be contender. Sandringham is a massive 20,000-acre estate, 600 acres of which is royal parkland, and contains 150 properties inside it. The estate was bought by a member of the royal family back in 1862, Albert, Prince of Wales, who became Edward VII when he later took the throne, as a country retreat. It has since passed down from monarch to monarch, and so Charles owns it privately, and it is not one of the many royal residences owned by the Crown Estate. The late Queen opened it up to the public in the 1970s, so it is now possible to visit, and it is where the royal family gathers each year for Christmas.